Hi my loves. There's been a lot going on. The internet has been on fire. We've been having so much drama. There was a leaked voice note and there was a breach of friendship drama, hookup drama, promise and fail drama, Lamborghini drama. Like, a lot has just been going on. Okay, like, this week has been such a fun week for a lot of us. Of course, we the online aunties and uncles, okay, we that like drama, we've just been everywhere. You run to TikTok, where's the continuation of this voice note? Yeah, of course, you all know I'm talking about the Soohia / burnaboy drama concerning the Lamborghini. Soohia is an IG model who allegedly had a leaked voice note with her friends. She was just like, she was ranting to her friend and telling her friend that Burna Boy was asking her out. Burna Boy promised to buy her a Lamborghini if he sleeps with her, blah 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 blah. And then he slept with her and he didn't fulfill his own part of the promise. Okay, he didn't buy her the Lamborghini. But the thing about this voice note is that if you listen properly, you know that the major essence of that voice note, I think she was trying to confide in her friend about her falling out with another of her girlfriend, which is Reginald, basically trying to just voice out how she was displeased about her friendship with Reginald and how their friendship is likely going to come to an end and all of that. But in the midst of trying to talk about that, the whole Burna Boy situation came in, and so many other bullets were thrown. Like, people were just, stray bullets were now thrown left, right and center. I'm just here to talk about like a fraction of that voice note, which is the aspect of friendship, right? After the drama, a lot of people had their opinion about the other friend, Reginald. A lot of people believe that she is a very terrible friend. They even called her a social climber, that she uses people, and then, you know, like, she's such a terrible person. She's a pimp, she's a user, she's a liar. And her other friend, her ex-friend, now even came out to make a voice note with a board teaching people about social climbers, okay, that you should beware of users. I think I have to remove this glasses. It's distracting me. Should we do glasses or no glasses? What do you guys think? So she came out to talk about how Reginald is a social climber, and she even went as far as bringing out a board, like a teaching board, to teach people how to identify this kind of people.
So number one on this topic is fanzine. Spends 5 months to 2 years. It doesn't matter how long ago, she will farms you till you break. After fanzine, number 2 on this topic is she tries to now make you fall in love with her. I will elaborate. Falling in love with her, buying you gifts, buying your children gifts, by every means sending you food, giving you massage. Oh, then I was now pregnant. She'll come give you massage. You are like, see, you people should not judge me. Oh boy, you're married, you shouldn't hang out with this girl. If you are giving, if they chase you as they chase me, you go for Yakata.
There are social climbers and users, and yeah, she was just basically telling us her own part of the story, right? So using this as a case study, I'm going to be sharing my own opinion of what I think about friendships using this as a case study. So if you're interested in this video and you would like to know my own thoughts, keep watching till the end, okay? Hey. Hi guys. Welcome, my name is Jennifer Agudiego. So if you're interested in this kind of content, do well to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you get notified when I post my videos, okay? So without wasting your time, let's get right into it. First of all, we're talking about friendships, right? And Reginald has been identified as a user. According to Bo said that she targets people. She's a social climber, and a social climber is someone who go for people that is above their league or above their social status just to meet up, okay? They try to farm people that are above their own social status just to elevate themselves, okay? And after using you, they come into your circle, they come into your life, they learn your tricks, and they learn your tricks and all of that, your style and how you do your thing, and then they dump you, okay? They use you as much as they want to elevate themselves, and then they dump you and move over to the next person that is higher than you. Okay, so the question here is Alma Reginald really a user? Is she really a social climber? That's my question. Is Alma Reginald really a social climber? Or she's just being labeled, or is she just a victim of circumstance? Because they say there's two sides to a story, but we've not heard her own side. Okay, we've just had the side of people, her friends that she has fallen out with. She hasn't really come out to say anything. So the question I'm asking is, am I Reginald really a social climber? Bohe is probably, let me say, 30 years old right now, or she'll be turning 30. So let's just say this happened like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. So she was probably like 26, right? So she was 26 years old. She was happily married, a business guru, doing well in her hair business, had a bit of social visibility, like she was famous on social media. And then there was Alma, who was about 19 years old, who was about 19 or 20 years old. All these things are alleged, okay? I didn't do my findings, so I'm not really sure of the numbers and everything. I'm just like guessing, right? I'm just trying to guess based on the gist and everything. So, and there was this Alma who was 19 to 20 years old. She was just fresh out of uni, probably a youth corper, or she was done with her service, and then she became friends with Bohe. Bohe says she's someone who doesn't make friends, okay? She doesn't like to keep friends. She likes to keep to herself. She has been an only child, so she doesn't trust people easily. But Alma Reginald, according to how she describes Alma Reginald is this person who is very sweet, very bubbly, very playful. Like she'll manipulate her way into your life, okay? Like even if you don't like to keep friends, she's someone who you can't resist, okay? She will charm you with her personality and everything. Like according to Bohe said that when she was pregnant, Alma Reginald will massage her leg, and then she fell. Just like how they have men who can charm you with their caring nature and love bomb you with gifts. You know, when a man is trying to toast you, like when a man is trying to get to know you in the early days, how they will love bomb you, okay? That is exactly how Bohe described Alma. She said that Alma will buy you gifts when she's coming to visit her, coming to her shop, coming to her house. She will buy her daughter gifts. Oh, okay, that was fast forward when she now give birth to her daughter. She'll buy her daughter gifts, she'll buy her gifts, she'll pet her. So she couldn't just help but fall for Alma, okay, because she's someone who doesn't keep friends naturally, but like, you know, like such a sweet person. Like she just won her over. She just bought her heart. Okay, so in the course of the friendship, you see that when they became friends, that Alma was always in her house. That Alma is this kind of friend that will bring all her family members. She has a sister and she has a brother. Before you know, she'll bring her sister. Hey, this is my sister. Hey, this is my brother. Hey, she even told her that, what are you even, don't bother about your daughter. Let my mother come, and my mother can come and be taking care of your daughter. She doesn't have anything that she's doing now. According to Bohe says she was just a cockroach.
So now, this introducing friends and family, she starts to bring her sister. Oh, poor me, her prey. Poor me, who is an only child. Poor me, who doesn't have a sister. Poor me, who doesn't have a brother. You know, when you are shown that kind of love, you now start to, you don't know when you start to lose guard. They lose guard. This family, they will not be coming to your house. Oh, Bo, these people, I mean, when I was talking to her, she was a chicha. If you know what is a chicha, cockroach, very much a chicha. So, don't get me started. I will not be like, oh, her mother. Oh, that time she brought her mother. Oh, my mother is not doing anything. She can come and carry your babies. I'm like, okay. Oh, that won't be a bad idea. I actually need a nanny or somebody I trust. Then her mother comes into my life. We are laughing. We are like family. I even took her mother for my uncle's burial. We all took a trip to the east. Everything is going on well. Her mother is around. They're benefiting from you. Their family is benefiting. Their brother, their sister, their father, everybody. Mind you, their baby is still upcoming, whatever she is. Right? Everybody's benefiting from you, so it's all good. You know, they come to your house, but waiting their kitchen. Her mother will literally cook. Her mother was staying in my house. We were living at a point. I told my friend Amachi, oh yeah, come to my house.
She said she was an ochicha. She said she was an unchicha, that her marriage now was just like an unchicha, a cockroach. She did not even have any designer bag, nothing. She didn't have hairs, nothing. She was just a broke, dry girl, okay? And she accepted her into her home, opened her doors. Her mother would come to Bo's house, cook for Bo, and, you know, in fact, they just had full access to her, okay? She said that then Alma was living in a, you know how student lodge is, that she was living in one student lodge like that, and then her as Bo already had gotten her first house as of then, okay? So she's just trying to tell us like how they were not even on the same level in any way, shape or form. She was already married, already had a child, already got her own first house. Ama Reginald was still very broke, living in a student lodge and all of that. Yeah, so
I remember me going to visit this girl. That time she was still coming up. She was living in Osapa, London. In Osapa, London, one lodge that looks like hostel. You know, hostel when you are in university and you know off camp. Yes, that lodge is like one room. So many girls. The first time, I don't know, it was up to 800,000. That was like, oh my God, is that Bo Hairs? Is that Bo Hairs? I literally went there to see this girl in her condo. Mind you, I had already bought my first house.
Yeah, so that is her own point of the story, right? Now personally, when I got to know who Ama Reginald is, I knew her through a blog, right? When she celebrated her 22nd birthday, that was when I got to know her. Davido was in attendance. It was a lit birthday party and she was so beautiful, and I was like, who is this girl? And that was when I personally got to know Ama Reginald. Okay, so she was 22, then I got to know her. Then before you know, there was speculation that she was dating Davido, and before you know, she got a Range Rover at the age of 22. And as of that time, when I entered her page, she was friends with Ama even bought her, she was friends with Bo Hair allegedly even bought her a house as of then for her birthday gift, but allegedly it's fake, because now that they're fighting, Bo Hair has confessed that she didn't buy the house for her, that it was just stunt, okay? So I was like, I was fascinated by how, okay, a 22 years old girl has a Range Rover. You know, she was very good friends with Bo. If you go to her page, you see her in Bo house, but she was doing totally fine. She didn't look like a broke girl. She was good, and her birthday party was lit. Imagine the video coming for a birthday party. There was a lot of people in attendance. That was like the biggest birthday party ever. Like, it was a lit birthday party for a 22 years old.
Love is not enough. Love me or you hate me. Know me. Love me, I just.
Ama has a very good heart. Ama actually the sweetest girl I know.
That's how I got to know Ama. I didn't know her through Bo Hair. And as of the time when I knew her, she was 22 and she was already doing well. I assume she's doing well, because someone that will get Range Rover is not cheap, right? So here is the thing: is Ama Reginald really a user, like how Bo Hair described her? Because Bo Hair said Bo Hair now had another friend. So we diverted, okay, we digress. Let's continue analyzing. So Bo Hair had another friend called Hilda Bassi, who was just upcoming. She used to cook, post food online, and then Ama Reginald became friends with Hilda. And before you know, Hilda and Ama Reginald even became more closer than Bo Hair. They started hanging out together. They'll be posting each other on Snap. And Bo Hair texted Hilda Bassi that she should stop posting Alma, that she does not really like it, that is making her jealous, she feels bad, blah 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 blah. And before you know, they both totally cut her off and stopped talking to her. So yeah, so that was the beginning of the whole thing. She was heartbroken, she lost her mother, and she felt used, she felt betrayed. And that is what that is where like her animosity and anger towards Alma has been since that day till now. So for me personally, the lesson I feel like we should all learn from this is, number one, I think people have to get used to the fact that friends are going to come and go. You're going to lose friends and you're also going to gain friends, okay? There's friends for every season. As a woman being out there, you should get used to the fact that you're going to lose friendships, okay? Not all friendships are going to last for a lifetime. And some of them, you're going to lose them for no reason. You people do not really have to have like a fallout or a back and forth. Nothing really needs to go on before you guys cut each other off. It might just happen, okay? A friend can just stop talking to you for no reason that a friend can just cut you off for reasons that you may never know. You may never get to know the reason why. You may never get the closure that you're looking for. And it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. And it doesn't also mean that they are also bad people. Maybe you're no longer, maybe the friendship is no longer serving them. Maybe they've outgrown you. Maybe you're even a toxic friend to them. Because I've literally heard someone say she cut off her friend. There's someone I saw recently say she cut off a friend because her and the friend, they don't agree on things. They don't agree on any opinions. They have different views about life. They have different views about everything basically, and they always argue, like not like in a bad way, right? But they always argue about things because they just see things from a different angle. They don't agree on anything, and they can't just discuss about anything meaningful if you're not discussing about people. So she just felt like, this friend is no longer serving me, and she cut her off. Like, she stopped speaking with her. So here brings me to the case of Boo and Alma. And Boo has the right to feel bad. A friend just cutting you off, a friend that you see as a sister, that you brought so close to your family, just cutting you off out of nowhere is very painful, right? And I get it. Like, I get that she's hurt and all of that. People deal with hurt in different ways. Of course, that's why she has come out live to like talk about her pains and basically bash them and all of that. She has done that before. She did that like a year ago when Hilda did her cookathon. She came out to like express her angers and everything, and now she came out again to like express herself again, which is okay, because people express themselves differently, okay? Some people heal faster than other people, so she has the right to express how she truly feels about the whole situation. If you say she used you because you were richer than her, she came into your life, you know, benefited a few things from you, which she didn't mention, okay? She didn't really say anything tangible that she did for Amma. The only thing she was saying is that she allowed them into their house. Maybe there are other things she did that we don't know of. Of course, they're friends. So if there are ways that she gained from you, maybe that's why you're calling her a user. I kind of like understand it. Small girl that you trusted and brought into your life because she's way older than Alma in every ramification, richer than her, you brought into your world, introduced to your family, and then all of a sudden she just cuts you off and, you know, move on with your other friend. It's heartbreaking. Nobody is going to take that lightly. Everyone is going to feel bad about it, right? So my question to both hairs now is, did Reginald really use you, or was it mutual? Because when you guys were friends, I believe that Alma you've also benefited from her in one way or the other. In the course of you guys being friends, was there nothing good that she ever did for you? Even though she didn't have the money, you were way richer than her. But are you trying to say that like there was no way she was ever beneficial to you? That's my question. Was she totally useless to you? Because if she was completely useless to you, you wouldn't be friends with her to even start with. If she was completely a terrible friend, the way you tried to paint her, you wouldn't have allowed her into your home, right? So I am very sure that Alma was very useful. The way you even tell the story, a friend that was there for you, even though she was broke, okay? Because let's even forget about this broke part of it. Let's forget that rubbish, okay? Whether broke or not, it doesn't really mean anything, because we all aspire to make friends that are better than us, okay? So if Alma was lucky to have Boo, you know, when I can imagine if I'm a young 19 years old girl and I'm opportune to have this friend who is 25 years old or 26 years old, doing well in business, married, has a beautiful mansion, and I'm just living in my own bedroom, of course I'll be happy to have her as a friend. Once in a while, I'll come and visit her, even eat food. Do you understand? Receive AC. Maybe there's no light in my area, I'll come over to her beautiful house, take pictures. Of course I'll be happy to have her as a friend. But does that really make me a user? Like, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, does that really make are all of us trying to claim that we don't, all our friends are in the same social status with us? Or we've never made a friend that is better than us? Or we've never made a friend that is richer than us? Does that make you a user? That's my question. There is times and seasons for everything. That they are richer than someone today does not mean that that person will remain poor forever. And that someone is better than you today also does not also mean that you cannot also improve your life, okay? Or that you don't even have money does not mean that you have nothing else to offer. Like in the case of Alma, the way Bohe paints her, even because the voice notes, what triggers me is that she was like, this girl was a cockroach. How can you call your fellow human being a cockroach? How was she a cockroach? Because she did not have money, the kind of money that you had, but you are way older than her. Okay, it's not about age, but at least you are way older than her. You are like 5 years older than her, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so because she has not attained the level of wealth that you've attained, you address her as a cockroach, that she was a cockroach. I don't know, but I feel a certain kind of way. Like, I don't feel, in as much as I understand her, I understand Bohes in a way, I feel somehow about the whole situation, right? You can't come and tell me that Reginald used you. You also used her. It was a friendship. You guys were friends. You guys were friends. And when people are friends, they benefit from each other. If I'm a richer friend, of course, like when I go to a restaurant with my other friend that I know that does not have something, I don't expect her to pay for the food. I'll pay for it because I know she does not have money. But then my other friend now can be beneficial to me in other ways. Like in the case of Alma even brought her mother to look after your child, according to what you said. Oh, do you know you can have a broke friend that will hang her shoulder? Do you know you can have a broke friend that she's broke, but she's not even sweet? Like, you know, like, when I mean sweet, I mean like she's not caring. She doesn't hype you up, because I know that that's what Alma does, okay? Like, that's her vibe. That's the vibe she gives up. She seems like the kind of person that really hypes her friend, makes them feel good, gingers them, okay? And that's why every friend that loses her always keeps talking about her, or finds it difficult to move on, because in as much as they try to paint her as a social climber, as a user, I feel like she's also really a good friend. Like, let's not forget that part. And I'm not also forgetting the fact that they have people who pretend to be who they are not, to just come into your life and use you and go. They have people like that, of which we have to be mindful of. I'm not saying Reginald is not that kind of person. I don't know, she might be. But what I'm very sure of is this: Boo hairs shouldn't address her as a cockroach. She was a riffraff. She was a this, because there is nothing tangible that you've come out to say that she did to you. The only thing that she did was that she cut you off, of which cutting off can be painful, but you just have to move on from it. To look at it from two ways: is either she moved on, is either she cut you off because she's a bad person, or she cut you off because the friendship no longer serves her, okay? And she cut you off because you guys, maybe you were even the bad friend and you don't know. Maybe there's even a way you hurt her and you don't know. And it's not your fault that she cannot express herself and tell you what you did wrong, okay? Of course, you're not a witch. You will not get to know. So it's not your fault that she cannot express herself if you did something wrong with her. That is her own problem. It will hurt you, but that's her own problem. It doesn't have to do with you. You don't have to keep dwelling in that victim mentality, calling her a cockroach, a this. Because guess what? If she was a cockroach before, she's no longer a cockroach now. If she was a broke girl before, she's no longer a broke girl now. Because as of the time I got to know Alma at the age of 22, just like I told you guys, she already had a Range Rover. And if it was fake, I don't think it was fake, because she has had that Range Rover for over 3 or 4 years now. Okay? The designer bags, Lagos girls used to use and brag. She already has the designer bags. She already had friends, she already had, you know, upper echelon friends, okay, industry friends. She already had them. because subsequently she celebrated other birthdays, and you get to see other people show up for her, not just, you know, the people that she got to know from Bo, people that she also, friends that she also got to make through her own self. Because I believe, I see her as just a young girl who knows what she wants, who is a smart girl, who is growing. Because right now she's 25. Right now she just celebrated her 25th birthday last month, and she has a multi-million she has a business that is doing very well. She has a store that is doing very well. She's dating right now. From the voice note that leaked, you will hear that she's dating Burna Boy's PA, okay, which we're still going to get to Sophia's case. She's dating Burna Boy's PA, who is also a wealthy guy, okay. So you still see that she's doing well for herself. As a 25 years old girl, she's doing well for herself. She knows what she wants and she goes for it. We are all calling her a social climber, but in reality, everybody, all of us are trying to aim high. All of us are trying to meet people that are better than us. All of us are trying to meet people that we can learn from. We're trying to meet people that can inspire us. And the good thing about her that I see is that she keeps leveling up. Whether we like it or not, she keeps leveling up. You will not meet her where you left her. Do you know what it means to have an unmarried friend that, you know, that is your friend as a married woman? She's ready to carry your child for you, brings her mother to look after your children. Not everybody will do that for you. Not every broke person will do that for you. How much are you giving her? Are you giving her millions of naira? There's nothing that big that you're also doing for her, okay? Highest, she's your friend. She's taking good pictures in your house. You have more hairs than her, of which did not even last. But because before you know, she started having something to do with the video, and I'm sure, you know, her own status is also elevated. She also rented her own house, okay? So yeah, let's tone it down with the whole user thing. So in essence, what we should learn from this, if you're a young girl out there, prepare your mind, okay? People, you're going to lose friends here and there. And this brings me to my second point. Don't overdo in friendship. Don't spend your whole time and energy, effort trying to prove that you are such a good friend. Don't displease yourself so much for friends because you're trying to prove that you're a good friend. At the end of the day, you now, if your friendship with someone eventually ends, you now feel like the person used you, you did this, you did that, you sacrificed your kidney and all of that. Don't do all of that. Just be a good person, be a good friend. Just be good, okay? Don't badmouth your friend, don't betray your friend. Be genuinely happy for your friend, don't gossip about them. But at the same time, don't overdo. Like, invest time in yourself, pour into yourself, live friendship. Like, friendship is good, right? But don't go and overdo. If you're going to do something, do it because for the sake of doing. Don't do it expecting the world from other people, expecting that they can do the same for you. I'm not saying you should go about cutting people off, but just have it somewhere at the back of your mind that not all friendships is going to last a lifetime. You are going to outgrow friends. You will still make new friends in the future. Your childhood friend might not be your friend forever. So just as it's part of life, okay? It's painful when this friendship breaks up happen. It's painful, but learn to move on from it gracefully. You don't have to keep dwelling and playing the victim, because of course you're an adult. You don't have to keep playing the victim and saying someone used you, someone did this. No, okay? Go through the pain and just move on from it, okay? So that's another thing I'm trying to say. Also, we cannot deny that we're in a terrible world, okay? Some people will just hang around because they are trying to come into your life to either destroy you or steal from you, or just know what you're all about, learn your weak point and use it against you. So you should also have your guards up, okay? You should also be smart. You should also, don't allow everybody into your personal space. Don't allow everybody, like, you know, like, don't be too trusting of people. As a girl, you should be cool to people. I'm not saying you should go out there and be a mean girl, but don't be too gullible. Like, we're in a deadly world, okay? We're in a deadly world. Devil is using people up and down, so you should be wary of that. Be mindful of how you tell people your secrets. For people that talk too much, like me, for people that talk too much, be mindful of the kind of things you say. Don't be too quick to tell people your plan. Don't be too, take your time. you know, don't allow people into your personal space like that, into your personal life. You don't have to be gullible. You don't have to be too trusting. You don't have to be too kikiki kakaka. You have to be smart. And in the case of Soohia and Alma, apparently Alma is dating Burna Boy's PA, and Burna Boy wanted to meet Soohia. So Alma was just telling her, babe, Burna Boy is looking for you. Burna Boy said he likes you. Won't you try to consider him? So Burna Boy, of course, is a big fish, is a potential client. So she's like, Burna Boy, this guy is a big fish, and he even bought his ex a Rolls Royce, like you can just give it a try, which any friend will do. Okay, if I'm doing hookup and I find a better client for my friend, of course I will share it with her. So I think that was just the case. So last, Soohia got to meet Burna Boy, and they had what they did. They slept together. He didn't fulfill his promise. So Sophia's anger is that Ama Reginald should have told her boyfriend to tell Burna to buy the car, because the boyfriend is Burna Boy's PA/Bestfriend. That should have just talked to him to help her buy the to just buy the car for her. But then she didn't say anything about it. She totally removed herself. And then when Burna Boy flew in Chloe, that celebrity girl from US, when he flew her to Nigeria, he invited his friends for a dinner for her, and then Ama Reginald attended the dinner. So that was her anger. So why did Ama have to attend that dinner, knowing fully well that Burna Boy did her dirty? And I understand Sophia's anger, right? But I don't think the anger should be that extended, because there is little to nothing Alma can do. Alma is not Burna Boy's friend, it's her boyfriend, okay? And it's very possible that Alma can tell her boyfriend, tell him to buy her the Lamborghini. Lamborghini is not one kobo. The guy might not even take her serious. Don't you know how guys are? He might not even take her serious, or he might not even see it as something that is that important. So he might not really take it serious. There's little to nothing she can do in this kind of situation. And secondly, it's not really her fight. I don't know how to explain it. If your man tells you, come, let's go for a dinner, Burna Boy is not small, okay? Let's not act like he's let's not act like he's a random person. You wouldn't want to say no to Burna Boy's dinner as well. So yeah, she followed her boyfriend there for the dinner, and she even took permission from Soohia. Please, can I go? Soohia has to also extend that grace to her. She has to go with her boyfriend. You don't have to feel that entitled. Like, it's not that serious. Burna Boy was not your boyfriend. You didn't even have any plans of dating him. I don't know if you understand. Like, it's just a hookup, something. Like, he wasn't your boyfriend. You guys didn't date or anything. It wasn't that deep, okay? So you should also extend that grace to her. It was just a one night thing. She might not even understand the extent to which you feel hot about the whole thing. I don't know if you understand. So I feel like you should extend grace to her. And for you again and your cousin sister, calling her a nobody, that you used to be a one-man army, you used to mind your business, you don't roll with Lagos girls. If Alma was a nobody, if she was a dry, boring girl, you wouldn't let her into your world. You wouldn't become friends with her in the first place. You wouldn't fly to Paris with her. You wouldn't fly to all those countries. You wouldn't go on different vacations with her. You wouldn't let her into your home. You let her into your home because she has the vibes, even though she doesn't have money like you. And let's correct that fact. If Ama Reginald used to be broke before, she's no longer broke right now. She's chilling with the big boys. Let's get that fact clear. She's rolling with the big boys. She has a Range Rover. I think she just even bought a Benz. She has a business that is doing so well for herself. On her birthday, she received a lot of luxury gifts from her man, her friends, luxury bags here and there. So please, you guys should change this narrative. She's no longer that broke girl you guys used to know. She's doing well for herself now. She is doing well for herself. She's dating one of the big, because if you come to that Lagos, Burna Boy is one of the people that call the shots. Wizkid, Davido, they are the people that call the shots, okay? So she's dealing with the big boy. She's in the right crew. She's dealing with the right gang, the right cartel, if I'm going to put it that way. She's not dulling. She's chilling with the right group of people. So if she was boring and dry and had nothing to offer, you wouldn't let her into your world, okay? You might have more money than her, but you wouldn't come out to say that she has nothing to offer, that she's a nobody, she's this, you did this for her, you took her from... No, you didn't pick her from nowhere. She's good. Without you, she can go on those vacations. Without you, she can pay for those rooms. You paid for the rooms because she said she paid for an apartment for the both of them because she wanted to do. And this is the problem I have in friendships. Like, if I want to go for a trip with my girl and I have money, I don't mind paying for the room. And I don't expect her to give me birthright or to cut off her breast or give me a car because I did that. It's just normal things we do in friendship. All I just expect is just, let's just keep being friends. Let's just keep being happy. If you want to go for another trip, if you feel like as well, you can pay for the room. If you want, we can still split the bill. Like, it doesn't have to be like, if I have, I give you. Like, it's not that deep, okay? And that's what I'm saying. People should stop doing past themselves in friendship, because then you expect the whole world. You expect, just be good to someone because you want to, not because you're expecting so much in return from them. At least, the least they can do for you is to be a good friend, which I think Alma is. Because Alma tried to reach out to her, like, I think you're angry with me, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, and fast forward to everything, like, I just feel like it was the name calling, right? It's just unnecessary. Like, I don't know how to, I don't see it. This is how I personally see this thing. I don't see it from, Alma, you're such a bad friend. I don't even see it that way. It's them. I'm like, why are you talking about someone like this? What do you mean by she's not even on your level? Like, she's not on your level, and why are you friends with her? We know you very well. You're also not that humble. If you're such a humble person, you would have been friends with different poppers on the street. She's not a popper, and she's not that. She's not like, she also has something to offer. That's why you're friends with her. That's why you made her friends with you. That's why you also brought her to your life, because she hypes you up. You like her vibes, which is also a thing. That is something that you can also bring to friendship. It's also part of what you can bring to the table. Good vibes. You think good vibes is easy to see? You think it's easy to have a friend who has like the right energy, right vibe, who you can travel with? Oh yeah, now you don't know girls have a bungee. Like, girls are really annoying. Not every friend is ready to hype you up or make you feel good. It's also a good thing. If you have a friend who has such positive energy, it's a good thing. Let's not act like it's nothing. Let's not act like everything is about money, designer bags. Of course, money is very important, but like, you can also have genuine friends that are supportive in different ways, and that doesn't make them users. And also, for the fact that someone doesn't remain where you left her, she elevates herself, inspires herself, and makes her, and aim higher, doesn't make them a social climber. Okay, they just know the good things of life and they go for it. And trust me, guys, Alma is going to keep going higher. She's going to keep moving forward. Okay, she knows how to level up, and it's a good thing. I don't see it as a bad thing. You guys can call it social climbing. It might be social climbing, but if that's what social climbing is, then I think it's a good thing. Everybody, by all means, if aiming higher, meeting people that are better than you, people that you can learn from, is social climbing, by all means, I think everybody should learn how to social climb. I will teach the people around me to learn how to social climb and aim higher. Once you're not a bad person, once you don't hurt them, once you don't come to steal from them, once you don't come to backstab them, then it's good. That's my own take. If you're social climbing, once you're not an evil person, okay, you just want to learn, inspire, be good to them, and in the course of the friendship, you're also genuine, I see nothing wrong with it. Okay, it would have been a different ball game if she was a mean person. In the course of people's friendship, she was jealous of you, she was mean to you, she was this and that. Like, come on, you guys should say something better. But so far so good. Nah, I think I'm not team anybody, but I'm not against anybody, and I'm not in support of anybody. Okay, like, that's just what I personally feel about the whole thing. This is my 2 cents about the whole thing. I just think that yeah, Bo Hair has to tone it down in the victim that she's playing. And I want to remind you, Bo Hair, if you come across this video, think about the good times. Okay, Reginald also did something good for you. She was also a good friend to you, because if she was a terrible friend, you wouldn't miss her this much. You wouldn't be so hot about the friendship till today. You wouldn't, because she keeps saying it that most of the time that she's jealous of the friendship, because they have good vibes. Okay, yeah, I know it's painful, I understand that part. You're hot, which, yes, you're supposed to be hot, you're supposed to feel bad, cry, even come live to vent. It is okay, but don't come out and like downgrade someone and keep saying you did this for her, because if there's nothing tangible. Did you buy a car for her? In the course of your friendship, did you buy a car for her? Did you buy a house for her? No, you didn't do it. So probably she was just eating free food in your house, taking pictures in your house, chilling with you. Is that what you want to keep hammering on for the rest of your life? Let's stop with that. Like calling your fellow human being cockroach, she was this, she was I beg you, when she's not coming for you. Like, I understand, like, if we're going banter to banter, if we're going word for word, like aura for aura, yes, you can insult me, you can say you picked me from the gutter, but not when someone is not coming for you. She's not insulting you just from nowhere because you guys are no longer friends, or because she cut you off. You now come and say derogatory things about her. Like, no, now I beg, to the public, not even in your parlor with your close friends. You come out to the public to talk down on a fellow human being that did nothing to you just because she cut you off. Like, it's not enough reason. I don't see, it's not enough reason for you to insult someone that much. You can be hurt, but not for you to like insult the person, talk down on their personality, talk down on their character. Totally unacceptable. As a matter of fact, Bohez and Soohia owe Alma an apology. They both owe her an apology. In my own case, yes, they owe her an apology. Because like the ones that have talked down on her, all she did was cut them off. Of which, if they come, if they want to get like proper, they want to, maybe if they sit down to talk about it, they might see that she had, they might see that she actually have a good reason for cutting Bo off. Okay, yeah, so that's what I personally feel. Okay, with female friendships and all of that, just you guys just take it easy. You have to watch out for people. Don't be too trusting. Don't allow people into your personal space so easily. Okay, and if you're a friend out there, just know that friendship will come and go. People, you will lose friends, you will cut some people off, and some people will cut you off, and it is okay, it is fine. You will feel the pain, of course it's painful, but then just learn, like, you learn to deal with it. Such is life. Okay, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you would like to watch more of this kind of videos, and let me know if there's any other thing you want me to talk about, and share your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this whole friendship bohaha between Soohia Ibeje and Reginald and Bohez and Hilda Basi? I didn't really talk much on the part of Hilda Basi, Sha, but like, yeah, that is also a thing. Being friends and two of your other friends get so close and they now dump you and leave you out can also be very painful. And I think you can be friends. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not one of those kind of strict friends that will say, don't be friends with my other friends. I don't really, it's not the best thing ever, but I won't stop the both of you. I'll just see how you guys are moving and know if I will, you know, shift myself a little so that I can give you guys space. And personally, I feel like the reason why Alma and Hilda even got along better was because they have a little more in common. They are both single. Okay, you as a married woman, you will not be as available as you won't be as available to your single friend as much as they'll be available for you. I don't know if you understand. Or they might not even be as available for you the way you need, like the way you would another married friend who understand you. So Hilda and Alma just had a lot more in common, and I think that was just what happened. Okay, which is painful to both heads, of course. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, just let me know, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Just let me know what you think about my analysis and my thoughts and my opinion, and what is your own thoughts. Do you think Reginald is the devil of all the devils and she's a user, or are you team Soohia? Do you think she shouldn't have gone for the event, or are you team Bohez? Do you think Amma owes an apology, blah blah blah? Like, just tell me, like, what do you think about the whole situation? I didn't really talk much about Hilda and Bo. Yeah, like, maybe that'll be for another video. Okay, but just let me know what you think about the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye guys.